Okay, Assalamualaikum to all my Form 5 students. So, you have already done your work this morning, okay? And now I will be giving the answers for your sequence connectors exercise. Okay, the importance of learning sequence connectors is you may use all the connectors when you write your essays. Essays are coherent and it flows sequentially when you have your connectors. Ideas will continue with another ideas by using transitions or connectors in between your sentences or paragraphs. Examiners might see that your ideas flow very smoothly. So, it is very important for you to make sure that you add your connectors or transitions when you write your essays or when you write your paragraphs. Let's discuss the answers for your previous exercises that you did this morning. Okay, let's look at practice 1 of your exercise. We call it cohesive devices as well. Okay, alright. Complete the sentences with the correct connectors. Number 1. Your auntie is resting in the next room. So, walk softly, disturb her. Okay? Are you going to say that so walk softly so as to disturb her? Meaning, you have to walk softly because you want to disturb her purposely. Or, so walk softly in order to disturb her. You walk softly because you want to disturb her. That's the meaning. Or, so walk softly so as not to disturb her. So that if you walk softly, it means you cannot disturb her, which gives the right meaning. This one is your answer, C. Because the reason why you are walking softly, because you do not want to disturb her. So number 1 is C. Okay. Number 2. You are so interested, I won't persuade you to give up. Saya takkan memaksa awak untuk give up. Menyerahkanlah. Do check with the agent before you purchase it. Check dengan agent sebelum awak beli. Okay. Kalau awak betul-betul dah berminat, you are so interested, I won't persuade you to give up. Saya takkan puja awak untuk putuskan awak punya harapan tu. Ya. Tetapi, tolong check dengan agent sebelum awak beli. So, we need tetapi. So, we need kalau. So, which one is the best answer? Let's look at A. If you are so interested, I won't persuade you to give up. In order, do check, okay. A, there's no in order to, so it won't be A. B, as you are so interested, I won't persuade you to give up. However, do check with the agent before you purchase it. Sebabkan awak terlalu berminat, that means as. I won't persuade you to give up. However, tetapi, there's a tetapi here which is however. So the best answer is B. Okay. Okay, let's look at number 3. Okay, number 3. Tea should be served in every meeting. The members will not be sleepy. Mesti hidangkan teh pada setiap mesyuarat supaya ahli-ahli mesyuarat tidak berasa mengantuk. Okay. Although means what? Although, okay, walaupun. Even if, walaupun. As, okay, as. Seperti so that, supaya. So it is D. So that the members will not be sleepy. Okay. Number 4. She adds salt. Mula-mula sekali dia tambah garam. Kemudian she pours in the milk. Selepas itu akhirnya she beats the eggs. So what is the right answer? First, secondly, finally. This is very important when you are telling about instructions. When there are instructions, okay, please make sure that you use first, second, third, then after that, finally. Those are the best sequence connectors. Number 5. The boys encountered lots of problems. Okay, trying to get to the island. Mereka menghadapi banyak masalah semasa cuba hendak pergi ke pulau. They managed to reach the island in time before the sharks came. Namun demikian, mereka berjaya untuk sampai ke pulau tepat pada waktunya sebelum datang jerung. Okay? So, what do you mean by namun demikian here in the context? The boys encountered lots of problems semasa, okay, it can be while, it can be during. How to use during? During recess, when you are telling about during, after during it should be a proper time. Okay, a proper time, which means during, okay, I go to the post office during lunch hour. Ada masa, ada waktu yang telah diletakkan secara khusus, dia lunch hour, waktu tengah hari. Okay, but how to use while, semasa? While giving, okay, usually after while, the word after that ends with ing. While reading the books, while trying. So here, you need while. Nevertheless, okay, namun demikian. Nevertheless, it is more to the meaning of namun demikian. Okay, so the answer is A. Right, nevertheless. 6. Sheila has not bothered to tidy up her room. Her cousin came to stay. Dia tak kisah untuk bersihkan bilik dia. Okay, sebab sepupu dia nak datang tinggal dengan dia. Okay, so dia tak kisahlah nak bersihkan. Not tidy up her room, then her cousin came to stay. Kemudian selepas itu, Sheila has not bothered to tidy up her room since her cousin came to stay. Okay, sebab, okay, since, other meaning for since is semenjak, and another meaning for since is sebab. For example, since you are here, why don't we go together? Sebab awak ada kat sini, jom kita pergi sama-sama. That is the usage of since. So the answer here is since, B. Okay, since her cousin is here. Okay. Number 7. Her shortcomings, she is lucky to get the job. Alright, number 7. Her shortcomings, she's lucky to get the job. What do you mean by the word shortcomings? Alright, let's look at it. Kelemahan. Dia ada kelemahan. This is your shortcomings. Okay. Walaupun dia ada kelemahan, she's lucky to get the job. Okay. Walaupun, however, tetapi, as a result, akibatnya, dia ni dapat job tau, dia dapat job. In view of her shortcomings, she's lucky to get the job. Okay. Walaupun ada kelemahan, dia dapat kerja. In view of is the right answer. Consequently is akibatnya. Okay, so there are so many akibatnya. So, consequently her shortcoming, akibat daripada kelemahan dia dapat job. Macam something wrong is there. So in view of. Okay, walaupun ada kelemahan, walaupun in view of. Alright. Okay, number 8. The monsoon season Number 8. The monsoon season, the fishermen managed to obtain a good income. Walaupun monsoon season, fishermen boleh mendapat pendapatan yang baik. Okay. What do you think the answer is? Okay, even the monsoon season, even the monsoon season, even though there is monsoon season, that will be the right one. Okay, as the monsoon season, okay, people avoid themselves going to the beach. Okay, itu lebih baik untuk bawa maksud S. Sebabkan oleh monsoon season, ramai orang mengelakkan daripada pergi pantai. Can we say as the monsoon season, the fishermen managed to obtain a good income? No, because it needs contrast here. Although the monsoon season, although there is monsoon season, although, okay, the weather, although the weather is bad, the fishermen managed to obtain a good income. Although the monsoon season, there's something wrong here. Okay, because if you want to put although, if you want to write although, it must come together with although she is not here with the verb. Okay, together with the verb, she is the verb. Okay, but now there's only a noun here. The monsoon season. Season is a noun. Monsoon. Okay, it describes about the nouns and adjective clause. So the best answer should be, in spite of the monsoon season, the fishermen managed to obtain a good income. Okay, it gives a contrast meaning. Okay, walaupun, it also means walaupun, it also means although, but you have to avoid using although here, because if you want to use although, it must come together with the verb. Although the monsoon season is around, that's the best one. But now there is no verb, so you use in spite of. In spite of the monsoon season, the fishermen managed to obtain a good income. Okay. Number 9. Stephen could not eat curry, and okay, so could David. Okay, now Stephen could not. The word not is here. David also could not eat curry. So both of them could not eat curry. So we need something that symbolizes the meaning of not. So not comes from neither. Okay, Stephen could not eat curry and neither could David. That's how to use the word neither. Okay, neither, it is a negative connotation. Okay, it is something negative. It also gives the meaning of not. Neither is also not, and neither could David. So the answer is B. Okay, number 10. Mr. Lee and Mr. Abdullah came to the company. The manager was not in. There are two of them. So when we are talking about two of them, that means both. It means both Mr. Lee and Mr. Abdullah came to the company, but the manager was not in. But, right? Okay, let's look at the next one. The next answer. Level 2. Complete the sentences with the correct connectors. He realized that he only stood a slim chance, and yet he didn't give up. Okay, is it and yet? Dia sedar yang dia hanya ada sedikit saja peluang, tetapi dia tidak menyerah kalah. And yet, dan tetapi. Yet is tetapi. Okay. Or else, okay, kalau tidak, okay, you must do my homework, or else I report to the school principal. That's how to use or else. She is not only excellent in studies, but also in sports. That's how to use but also. And then, okay, he realized that he only stood a slim chance, and then he passed that to his friend. That means he really gave up. Okay, so that's the meaning of and then. So now we want something to give the meaning of he doesn't want to give up, although he has a very small chance. It is tetapi, he did not give up, and yet he didn't give up. Okay. We can't learn our lessons face to face with the teachers, and yet we do not give up in our PDPR sessions. Okay. Next, the children, together with the teacher, were all enjoying the hilarious show. Okay, the one which brings the meaning of together with her is as well as the teacher. The teacher has explained the method to her many times, tapi she does not seem to get it. Alamak, dah explain banyak-banyak kali, tapi masih lagi dia tak faham. Therefore, it means oleh itu she does not seem to know. It's not oleh itu. Many times, oleh itu dia tak faham. No, it cannot bring the meaning. Consequently means akibatnya. Thus is also akibatnya. Consequently and thus both give the meaning of kesan. Ya, bila kita cakap pasal kesan, you must give consequently or thus. So this one, the teacher has explained the method to him many times. Still, namun masih lagi she does not seem to get it. Okay, tetapi still, it also gives the meaning of tetapi. They started the variety show according to the schedule. The poor attendance. Okay. They start juga variety show tu. Okay. Ikut pada jadual. Walaupun attendance tak ramai. Which one? Although the poor attendance. You see, when you want to use although, it must come with E. It's a verb, sorry. Although the show is poor with attendance, that's how to use although. Then it must have is, okay, close to although. You must have the verb. They started the variety show according to the schedule in spite of the poor attendance. What do you think? In spite of. In spite of. In spite of also brings the meaning of walaupun. Okay, so the answer is in spite of the poor attendance. Alright. She goes to school in spite of her poor sneakers. Kasut dia teruk sangat, dia masih lagi pergi ke sekolah. Alright. Number 5. The centre will be closed disebabkan oleh renovation works until further notice. So, it is due to. Despite, also, okay, it also brings the meaning of walaupun despite her lesson, despite her father's I give you the meaning of how to use despite in a sentence. Okay, so this one is due to. Okay, disebabkan oleh. The center will be closed due to renovation works until further notice. Alright, number 6. Number 6. Team, I am a club member. We cannot go in. Okay, so both of them, okay, they are not the club member. They want to say that both of them are not the club members, so they cannot go in. Unless if they are the club members, they can go in. So, when we talk about not, automatically we look at the word neither. Neither Tim nor I am a club member. Therefore, we cannot go in. This is how to use neither. Neither Tim nor I. Okay, neither you nor me are citizens of Malaysia. So, we cannot leave our houses without what? Without proper reasons during the PKP. Okay. Okay. So this is neither. Neither means not. Neither Tim, bukan Tim, nor I am a club member. Bukan Tim dan bukan saya ahli member. Okay, ahli club, ahli member pula, ahli club. Therefore, oleh itu, we cannot go in. Okay, so 6 is B. Alright, number 7. Number 7. Alan's grandparents dotes on her very much. Suka sangat, sayang sangat. She is their only grandchild. Okay. Sebab apalah sayang sangat? Sebab dia adalah satu-satunya cucu. The one which gives the meaning of sebab here is for. For she is only grandchild. It's not yet. Yet means tetapi. Okay. So it is for. So the answer is A. The lesson preceded pelajaran bersambung. We started to understand the topic better. Okay. Okay. Although the lesson proceeded, walaupun okay, pelajaran ini masih lagi bersambung, kami mula untuk faham walaupun, so it's not although. Even the lesson proceeded, okay, even the lesson proceeded, we still want to go to the canteen. That's the meaning of even. For the lesson proceeded, we have to, okay, focus ourselves. That's how to use the word for. Okay, so the right answer is S. As the lesson proceeded, okay, setelah, okay, akibat the lesson proceeded. Setelah pun boleh, akibat pun boleh. We started to understand the topic better. Alright? Okay, now let's look at the next exercise. Level 3. Okay. My sister was in the dentist office for 10 minutes. Okay, dia dah berada di klinik gigi selama 10 minit. Manakala saya, I sat in the waiting room with an old magazine in my hands. Meanwhile, manakala saya pula, okay, an hour passed but there was no sign of Mike. Dah sejam tapi tak nampak bayang Mike. We decided to go home. Akhirnya, kami balik. Finally, we decided to go home. We bumped into Salsa during our trip to Long Island. Kami terserempak dengan Salsa, terjumpa Salsa. Okay, semasa ke Long Island. A few weeks, we met him again. Selepas beberapa minggu, a few weeks later. Okay, familiar yourself with the words later. Okay, an hour later, selepas beberapa jam kemudian, it means kemudian. Okay, a few weeks later, beberapa minggu kemudian, the teacher had trouble telling the twins apart. She realised one had a mole above her lips. Dia ada masalah untuk bezakan kembar tu. Okay, apa yang dia sedar ada tahi lalat atas bibir dia. Okay, mula-mula dia ada masalah nak kena pasti, tapi akhirnya dia the answer is not finally, okay, subsequently. Okay. What do you mean by the word subsequently? She realised one had a mole above her lips. What is subsequently? Okay. Subsequently is selepas itu. Okay. Selepas itu. Alright. Selepas itu dia sedar. Okay. The man went to a nearby restaurant for breakfast. Alright. Selepas itu, they drove off towards the Penang Bridge. Where is it? After, it must come with another phrase. After they what? They drove off towards. Okay. Then you can use after. Afterwards, they drove. Is it afterwards? Selepas itu. Afterwards is selepas itu. Meanwhile, pada masa yang sama. Mana boleh serentak dibuat. So, selepas itu. It means the answer here is afterwards. Next. The football coach announced, today we will begin practicing for the coming match. Okay. Lepas tu dia kata lagi, let's warm up first. Then he added. We usually use this when you write a dialogue. The word then, okay? Heat the oil in the frying pan. Okay. Heat the oil in the frying pan. Okay, panaskan minyak dalam kuali. Then put in all the marinated chicken pieces. Selepas itu, okay, so First. Mula-mula sekali dia kena buat is first. Okay. Many customers bought the delicious chicken pies. Okay. Banyak pelanggan beli chicken pie yang sedap tu. All the pies were sold out. Okay. Akhirnya, what do you mean by akhirnya? Akhirnya, all the pies were sold out. So the answer should be eventually. Okay. Eventually is akhirnya. Okay, akibatnya. Alright. Afterwards, selepas itu ya, many people wanted to buy the tickets. After a while, beberapa minit kemudian, beberapa jenak kemudian, macam tu. After a while, okay. Zulina will be back in 15 minutes. 50 selepas 5 minit. Dia akan balik selepas 5 minit. Dalam masa tu, tolong make yourself, selesakan diri awak kat rumah ni. Meanwhile, dalam masa tu, dia akan balik dalam masa 15 minit. Okay. Dalam masa tu, awak make yourself lah, layanlah diri sendiri kat rumah tu. Meanwhile, make yourself at home. Okay. Dalam masa tu, pada masa yang sama. Okay. Meanwhile. Alright, let's look at level 4. Level 4. Fill in the blanks with suitable logical connectors. For example, however. So this one, you have to think on your own on the best answer. You pick any connectors that you have already learned. Alright? We have a lot here. Suzy refused to take part in the concert. Okay. Dia mula-mula tak nak ambil bahagian. Okay. However, she changed her mind the next day. Okay. However. It's not even though. Ya. Namun ni however. Dia tak nak ambil bahagian. Tetapi, dia tukar fikiran. That is however. You can use but also. But, she changed her mind the next day. Right? The car beat the red traffic light. Alright. Akibatnya, the driver was issued a summons by the traffic policeman. Pemandu dia dapat surat saman. Akibatnya. You can say as a result. Okay. As a result. Consequently, the driver was issued. Okay. Okay. Fira won the gold medal after 3 months of intensive reading. You too could win if you practice hard enough. Liza's mother said to her. Awak pun boleh menang. Fira dah menang emas. Okay. Awak pun boleh menang. So how to say awak pun boleh menang after that? Okay. Similarly. Sama je dengan Fira. Awak pun boleh menang. Similarly. Okay. You too could win. Alright. I don't think she can handle these tasks. She already has a lot of other responsibilities. Saya rasa dia tak boleh uruskan tugas ni. Okay. Lagipun, dia ada banyak kerja. Besides, lagipun, she already has a lot of other responsibilities. The cadets were given new uniforms to wear. They received free passes to the match. At the same time, dia dapat baju seragam untuk pakai. Okay. Pada masa yang sama juga, dia orang pun dapat passes untuk pergi ke satu match. Alright. It's not pada masa yang sama. The cadets were given uniforms to wear. Okay. They receive free passes to the match. Ada benda lain juga dia dapat lah. Selain daripada dapat uniform, diorang juga dapat free passes. So, in addition, ada benda lain juga. Okay. Next. The people strongly oppose, menentang the move to build a golf course near their house. Okey, menentang cadangan untuk buka tempat untuk main golf sebelah rumah diorang. The proposed plan was cancelled. Akibatnya, perancangan itu telah dibatalkan. So, as a result or consequently also can. Akibatnya. To show the meaning of akibatnya, use as a result or consequently. Okay. The final examinations are coming soon. It would be advisable for you to begin revising more systematically, the teacher told her class. Oleh itu, ada peperiksaan akhir tahun akan datang. Oleh itu, it would be advisable. So, what is oleh itu? Therefore, okay. Akibatnya. Therefore is also akibatnya or oleh itu. Therefore, alright, next. The neighbors often help each other, creating a feeling of harmony in the neighborhood. So, what's the answer? Jiran, okay, selalu membantu antara satu sama lain. Akibatnya, mereka telah mencipta rasa harmoni. Thus, creating. Therefore, they create. Thus, creating is actually the best one. The teenager was caught shoplifting. He was left off with a warning. Namun demikian, however, dia dapat tangkap dah. Tapi kemudian polis tu rasa kesian. However, okay, however is the best. Sean is directing the movie. He is playing the lead role in it. Okay, at the same time. Okay, besides, alright, besides. Number 11. Thomas Edison failed several times before he successfully invented the first light bulb. Okay, Thomas Edison gagal beberapa kali sebelum dia akhirnya berjaya mencipta lampu kecil saja. Okay, you too could attain your dreams if you never give up trying. Awak pun boleh dapat impian, mengkambukan impian awak sendiri. You too could attain. Okay. So what is the right answer? Okay. Sama juga macam awak. Similarly, you too. Sama juga. Awak pun boleh. Similarly, ya. The bungalow had 7 rooms with an attached bathroom. Okay, there was a large garden and swimming pool. Dah ada swimming pool, ada 7 rooms. Ada garden, ada swimming pool. So, kita kata kat sini in addition. Tambahan. Alright. Okay, so that's all our discussion for today. So I hope that you are able to look at your errors and study your errors so that you are familiar with these connectors from time to time, because these are all very important for you to apply in your writing. Okay, so if you feel that you want to learn this thoroughly, you can just rewind the video and you can just study on how to use each of the sequence connectors mentioned in this video. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. Please make sure you mark your work. After you have marked your work, you snap the pictures and you can just send them through your classroom account. Just go to the classroom account and send it from there. But if you don't know how to enter the classroom accounts, you snap the pictures and you upload it into your English group. Don't give me any personal messages, because sometimes I have the tendency of not realizing there are messages from you. Okay? Thank you very much. So, see you again. Bye. Assalamualaikum.